Welcome to Cuckoo English Podcast for daily English practice. Hey, have you ever wondered why some people become so successful and what really makes them different from ordinary people?
Is it talent, luck, or something else?
Today, we'll answer it for you, so watch till the end to discover the answer in this episode. Hello, English learners! Welcome back to the Cuckoo English Podcast. I am Sophia.
And I am Jeremy. And if you are new here, this is the place where we talk about daily life topics, share simple stories, and help you learn English in a natural and easy way.
Yes, and we always try to make learning fun. We keep the language beginner-friendly so that everyone can understand without stress.
And at the end of the episode, we teach some important vocabularies related to the topic. So don't worry if you don't understand anything right away. Just sit back and relax. So, today, we're talking about the mindset and habits of super successful people. No boring lectures, just cool stories, real examples, and tips you can follow.
Are you ready? Let's jump in. The first habit every successful person talks about is waking up early. It gives you quiet time to plan your day, exercise, or just think before the world gets noisy.
No phones buzzing, no meetings, no rush. It's a time when your mind is clear, calm, and fresh. Many successful people say the early morning is their secret weapon. You feel more in control and get more done.
This quiet, early time gives you focus before distractions begin, mental space to think about your daily goals, and gives you control of your day instead of letting the day control you.
Very rightly said.
Hey, Jeremy, do you know Tim Cook?
Of course, he's the current CEO of Apple, one of the biggest tech companies in the world.
Yes, and do you know he wakes up at 3:45 every morning? He checks emails, goes to the gym, and plans his day. This habit helps him lead a company worth trillions.
Wow, 3:45. I become happy if I'm up by 8. But even waking up 30 minutes earlier can change your day. Try it this week.
You know, ever since I started waking up at 5 a.m., my days feel much more productive.
That sounds great. Next habit is setting clear goals. This is one of the most important habits for success.
A goal gives direction to your day and meaning to your effort. When you write down what you want, whether it's a big dream or a small step, you tell your brain, this thing matters.
Goals are like a map. Without a map, you might move, but you don't really know where you're going.
Exactly. Without goals, many people stay busy but don't make real progress. They wake up, work, scroll, sleep, and repeat.
When you don't have a clear goal, life feels confusing and tiring. That's why successful people don't just dream, they define their goals.
Yes, they write them down and check them every day or every week to stay focused.
Another important thing is breaking goals into smaller steps. Big goals can feel scary, but small steps feel possible.
For example, if your goal is to wake up early, don't start with 5 a.m. right away. Start with 6:30, then 6, and slowly move earlier.
Small wins build confidence, and confidence helps you continue.
Many successful people think this way. For example, Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, he set a huge goal, make humans live on Mars one day, but he didn't reach it in one day.
He focused on small steps, learning from mistakes and improving again and again. This idea is important for everyone, not just famous people. You don't need to establish a huge company to use this habit. You just need clarity. Like he famously said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor.
Also, goals should be clear and simple. Instead of saying, I want to be better, say, I want to read 5 pages every day, or I want to exercise 3 times a week.
Clear goals are easier to follow and easier to measure. When you can see progress, you feel motivated to continue.
And remember, goals can change over time, and that's okay. Life changes, priorities change, and sometimes we learn new things about ourselves. Checking your goals regularly helps you adjust instead of giving up.
Now it's your turn, listeners. Pause the podcast for a second and think, if you had to choose one goal right now, health, work, or learning, which one would it be? Comment below and let us know. And what is one small goal you want to achieve in the next month?
Write it in the comments below. We read every comment, and your goal might inspire someone else too. Let's motivate each other.
Okay, moving on.
Habit number 3, never stop learning. Read books, watch videos, take courses, ask questions. Curious people grow fast. Learning helps you understand the world better and makes you more confident in daily life. You can also watch our podcast to keep learning.
Yes, school ends, but learning doesn't. The world changes quickly. You must change too. New technology, new ideas, and new skills appear all the time. If we don't learn, we stay stuck in the same place.
That's why learning should be connected to clear goals. When you set a goal, learning becomes easier and more meaningful.
For example, you can say, I want to speak English more confidently, or I want to learn how to manage my time better.
Yes, goals don't have to be big or scary. Small goals work best. Instead of saying, I will read many books, say, I will read for 10 minutes every day.
Small steps are easier to follow and help you stay consistent.
Another important thing is to make learning a habit. Choose a fixed time, like early morning or before bed. When learning becomes part of your routine, you don't have to force yourself every day.
And don't forget to check your progress. At the end of the week, ask yourself, what did I learn today? Or what new thing can I do now? This helps you stay motivated and proud of yourself.
One real example of this is Bill Gates. He co-founded Microsoft and became one of the richest people ever. He reads about 50 books a year, even now, at the age of 70.
50 books? That's almost one a week.
Yes, but you don't have to read that many. Start with 5 or 10 pages a day.
You know, when the internet was new, he learned fast and made Windows the most popular computer system. He says being a lifelong learner is the key.
Exactly. Learning is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about trying a little every day.
So, set a simple goal, take small steps, and keep learning. Over time, those small efforts can completely change your life. Next important habit of successful people is persistence. That means keep trying, even when it's hard. Repeat, improve, try again.
Most successful people fail many times. The difference? They don't quit.
Example, Steve Jobs. He co-founded Apple and created the Macintosh, iPod, and iPhone. But in 1985, he was fired from his own company. He didn't stop. He started Pixar, the movie studio that made Toy Story, and came back to Apple later. Because he kept going, We have iPhones today.
Fired from your own company? That hurts. But he persisted and won big. The next important mindset successful people have is that they manage their time well, make a daily plan, focus on important tasks, say no to distractions.
Time is the only thing you can't get back, so use it smart.
Example, Oprah Winfrey. She is a famous TV host, actress, and billionaire media boss. She plans every hour, time for work, exercise, reading, and family. This helped her build a huge media empire, starting from nothing.
She even leaves work at a certain time to relax. Balance is important too. Number 6, take risks. Step out of your comfort zone. Try new things, even if they feel scary.
Safe life equals small life. Big success needs big moves.
Example, Jeff Bezos. He founded Amazon, now the world's biggest online shop. In 1994, he quit a good job on Wall Street to start selling books online when almost nobody shopped on the internet. It was a huge risk, but it worked. Now Amazon sells everything.
He drove across the country to start the company. Crazy brave.
Hey listeners, time for another question break. Have you ever taken a risk that paid off? Or what's one risk you want to take soon? Drop your story in the comments. We love reading them.
Now let's continue. Habit 7. Build good relationships. Talk to people. Help them. Learn from them. Network.
Success is not alone. You need friends, mentors, and teams.
Example, Mark Zuckerberg. He created Facebook, the biggest social network. In college, he worked with smart friends in his dorm. Those connections helped him build and grow the company fast.
One good connection can change everything. And along with everything else, staying healthy is one of the most important things. Eat good food, exercise, sleep enough. Your body and mind need energy.
You can't work hard if you feel tired all the time.
Example, Richard Branson. He's the founder of Virgin Group, over 400 companies, including airlines and music. Even in his 70s, he kite surfs, plays tennis, and stays super active. Health gives him energy to run his businesses.
He looks younger than his age because of healthy habits.
Next important habit is be innovative. Don't copy others. Create new ideas and think different.
The best successes come from new ways.
Example, Larry Page. He co-founded Google, the world's most popular search engine. He and his friend made a better way to search the internet when others were worse. They started in a garage. Now Google is everywhere.
Think different, like Apple's old slogan. Next, focus on one thing at a time. No multitasking. Do important tasks first.
Multitasking makes everything slower.
Example, Warren Buffett. He is one of the world's best investors and a billionaire media boss. He spends hours reading and focuses on just a few great companies. He says no to almost everything else.
Like they say, Jack of all trades, master of none. Another important habit is to read every day. Books give you knowledge and new ideas.
Readers become leaders.
Example, Elon Musk again. Besides Tesla and SpaceX, he taught himself rocket science by reading books. When he started SpaceX, he wasn't an expert. Books made him expert.
You don't need university for everything. Sometimes just good books can be sufficient.
Quick question time again. What is the last book you read? Or which habit from today are you going to try first? Tell us in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Another mindset, and honestly, this one is very important, it is the base of all success, is that successful people take responsibility for their life.
They understand that their choices matter, even when life feels unfair.
This doesn't mean they had an easy life. Many of them faced problems, failures, and painful situations.
Many successful people had very difficult beginnings. Some grew up with little money, little support, or many fears.
But they don't stay stuck in blaming. They don't spend years saying, "This happened because of them."
They don't say, "I failed because my boss was bad." They don't give their power away like that.
Or, "I can't do this because my past was terrible," or "because my teachers were bad." That thought may come once or twice.
They may think that once, but they don't live there. Instead, they pause and reflect.
They ask a different question.
What can I do now? This question changes everything. It moves you from blaming to action.
When you ask this question, you start setting small goals. You stop waiting for others to change and start changing yourself.
It could be a simple goal, learning a new skill, improving one habit, or trying again after failure.
Oprah Winfrey is a good example.
She has spoken openly about her difficult childhood.
She did not pretend everything was perfect.
But she also didn't let her past decide her future.
She chose to take responsibility for her growth.
And that choice changed everything.
Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for everything. It means accepting where you are and deciding your next step.
When you take responsibility, you feel stronger. You stop feeling like life is happening to you and start feeling like you are shaping your life.
So, let's ask our listeners something.
Yes, think about this quietly.
Is there one thing in your life that you keep blaming on others?
Just think. No judgment. We all do it sometimes, but today could be the day you ask, what can I do now?
So, this brings us to the end of today's episode. Before we end this episode, take a moment to think about one small step you can take today. And now, let's look at some important vocabulary related to this topic.
Jack of all trades and master of none, meaning a person who can do many different types of work, but who is not necessarily very competent at any of them.
For example, he can do many jobs, but he is a jack of all trades, master of none. Or, being a jack of all trades, master of none can make work difficult.
Accountability, meaning taking responsibility for your actions and results.
For example, accountability makes people more serious about their goals. Or, he takes accountability for his mistakes.
Resilience, meaning the ability to recover and continue after difficulties.
You can say, resilience helped her after many failures. Or, he showed resilience during hard times.
Proactive, meaning creating or controlling a situation rather than just responding to it after it has happened.
For example, proactive people don't wait for change. Or, being proactive saves time and stress.
Delayed gratification, meaning choosing long-term benefits over short-term pleasure.
Like, studying instead of scrolling phone shows delayed gratification. Or, success needs delayed gratification.
Perseverance, meaning continuing to try even when something is very hard.
You can say, perseverance helped him reach his goal. Or, she showed perseverance during failure.
All right, English learners, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you enjoyed listening and learned something new today.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Keep practicing English every day. And if you want more episodes like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Bye for now.